A wide cross-section of Guyana believes the singer, Baby Skello, has been wrongfully remanded to prison for the bailable offense called blasphemous libel. The misdemeanor offense falls under Section 3471 of the Criminal Law Offences Act, dealing with offenses against religion. Thank you for joining us on The Final Takeaway. Before we dive in, take a look at this important disclaimer. The arrest and subsequent imprisonment of Daniel Wharton, stage name Baby Skello, sparked outcry and criticisms of the Ethnic Relations Commission, the ERC, the court system, and the government. More specifically, the ERC faces accusations of seeking an ethnically driven police prosecution against Baby Skello. Amidst public outcry, accusations of ethnic and religious bias, and demands to release the local Guyanese singer, the ERC now debunks claims it was behind the singer's arrest and imprisonment.
Girl inna the place, me I give you hardcore. Girl inna the place, me I give you hardcore.
Boy, you know me body full of energy.
Me want feel the vibes with the energy.
Enough girl go want turn me enemy.
In a published statement on June 16, 2025, the ERC says it had, quote, no involvement in the prosecution or subsequent remand of Mr. Daniel Wharton, also known as Baby Skello, end quote. The statement comes following heavy criticisms of the magistrate who denied bail and remanded Baby Skello to prison on June 13, 2025 until July 1, 2025. But keen eyes remember a May 8th statement by the same ERC in which it says it, quote, affirms that it will explore all legal avenues available under the laws of Guyana in addressing this matter. Discussions are underway with the relevant authorities to determine appropriate legal action and ensure accountability. To the magistrate's defense, like other magistrates, she has the discretion to grant or deny bail after considering all the circumstances in accordance with the law. Before we get into the rest of what the ERC now wants you to know, here's a quick recap of this controversial story. Baby Skello was remanded to prison on June 13, 2025 by Magistrate Judy Latchman, who presides over hearings at the Diamond Magistrates Court, East Bank, Demerara. The singer faces prosecution for the offense of blasphemous libel based on a recently released song that depicted the Hindu goddess Mother Lakshmi in a derogatory manner. The court's decision came after Baby Skello removed the song from social media and issued an apology to the Hindu community in Guyana. His apology came after the song had been widely criticized as offensive and disparaging, and the ERC's request to unpublish the song. You guys know this can become a huge freedom of expression case, but let's stick a pin here and come back to that later on. In its first press statement addressing the matter, on May 8, 2025, the ERC strongly condemned the circulation of the song containing explicit and blasphemous lyrics. It noted that the content, quote, constitutes a deeply offensive act that strikes at the heart of the Hindu community's religious beliefs and is wholly unacceptable in a society that values mutual respect and coexistence. Getting back to Magistrate Judy Latchman, attorney Sais Gunraj and Government Minister Priya Manickchand, who is also an attorney, are among the top officials who find the magistrate's decision excessive, even though they understand why the Hindu community is offended by the song lyrics. Manickchand pointed to the more pressing issues such as domestic violence, where the court system hands down less harsh treatment and penalties to perpetrators. In its defense, the Ethnic Relations Commission says, following public outrage and complaints and calls to intervene on behalf of the Hindu community, it invited Baby Skello to a meeting to discuss the matter. According to the ERC, Baby Skello failed to engage with the organization. And just a quick update, we are informed that attorney Dexter Todd is expected to file a bail application for Baby Skello's release. Turning attention back to the ERC, the commission disclosed that it had, quote, publicly issued 2 formal invitations on May 14 and May 23, 2025, urging Mr. Wharton to appear before the ERC to discuss concerns regarding his recent song, which has been widely criticized for disparaging a Hindu goddess. These appeals were made in response to ERC receipt of formal complaints from the Hindu community. Despite the ERC's well-publicized efforts to initiate a dialogue, Mr. Wharton did not respond or present himself for an interview. As the Commission does not possess subpoena powers, it was unable to compel his attendance or further engage with him on this matter. Note also that in a May 14 press release, the ERC stated, quote, "The Ethnic Relations Commission has also noted that Baby Skello was arrested by the Guyana police force in relation to his recent song, which contained blasphemous content against the Hindu religion. The ERC respects the independent actions of the Guyana police force to investigate and address this matter within the full extent of the law. However, the ERC wishes to clarify that this matter is also being addressed at the level of the ERC, and Baby Skello has been summoned to face the Commission. While the ERC has referred several matters to the police based on completed investigations, that is not yet one such case." I guess they're referring back to the Baby Skello's case, saying that they had not referred the case to the police, based on our understanding. However, days earlier on May 8th, in a previous published statement by the ERC promised to have the police pursue this case to the full extent of the law. As you may know, the Commission released at least 2 other statements condemning the song and informing the public of its attempt to speak with Baby Skello. Steps included sending a letter to the singer. The organization also took the opportunity to condemn media reports that suggested the ERC was responsible for the artist's arrest. The ERC is a government institution established to promote positive relationships and understanding between different ethnic groups in Guyana. As you may know, Guyana has a diverse population. The ERC mission includes actively working to eliminate discrimination based on ethnicity and ensuring equal opportunities and treatment for all citizens. It also seeks to identify and address hate speech, disinformation, and other forms of online negativity. The ERC says it remains committed to promoting mutual respect for all ethnic and religious groups in Guyana. We will continue to follow this story. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. That's all we have for now. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.